welcome back to Runescape Quest 51, Rune Mysteries, Episode 2.
Have you learned anything from the wizards?
Learned 3 things. Spoken to some of the wizards, all of the wizards.
So what did you
No, that can. He said he is preparing an Icenic purge.
What he means is he's going to flood the tower with magic without knowing what he's dealing with. It might work, but I want to be sure. We should find out more.
Okay. Archmage said, so you're doing, worshipper?
I spoke to the demon, spoke to it, but there's no middle ground with Cedrador. Step outside the line and you're a red wizard.
With the ZMI. My friend's ZMI. Everyone told me about your premonitions.
He's the only tower wizard who was sympathetic. He convinced me to work on them, rather than suppress them. But that doesn't help us with the problem. We need to find out what these waters...
Well, you might be able to get a better premonition. The Trailman said something came through the library floor.
Through the library floor? But that means... it was something from the old tower.
Wait, does your power beam come from the old tower? Well, let's get down there and investigate.
Good idea. It's not going to be easy though. Archmage Perian sealed the lower levels when he built the second tower. There's a rumor that the door can be opened using the water surge spell, but many wizards have tried casting that spell on the door and failed. It's more likely that there's a key hidden somewhere in the tower. Could you go back into the tower and find the key? I think Wizard Eleron will help us if we tell him what we're doing. You should start by talking to him.
Tell me about the old tower.
This tower is built on the ruins of an older one, which burned down 100 years ago. The story is that Zamorakian wizards betrayed the other orders, but the details of what happened are a mystery. I do know it happened just after the wizards discovered the inner secret of the Rune mysteries. The Rune Essence teleport spell. Perhaps that discovery led to a conflict. The surface part of the old tower was destroyed by the fire, and the new tower was built on the same place. But the underground levels of the old tower are still there.
Okay, goodbye. Top floor, please. And I'll just go down one. Get that. That's a bit more than one. What? Descend. But like, what is he doing?
Hello, young singer. What can I do for you?
How can I get into the old tower?
Alas, even senior tower wizards aren't allowed into the ruins. I certainly couldn't tell the secret to a disgraced ex-wizard and an outsider, however much I might privately want to help.
Just leave it on note. Yeah, you do know, though.
No one except Archmage Cedrador is allowed to know the secret of entry to the ruins. Naturally, I've heard the rumors.
You mean the rumor about water surge?
Many young wizards have wasted runes casting water spells.
That's a powerful...
to no effect. A few, however, have speculated that the key might lie not in casting that spell, but in understanding it.
What do you mean the key lies in understanding water surge?
It was the Archmage Perian, first Archmage of the new tower, who sealed the lower levels. He had an idiosyncratic understanding of magic and its relationship to other arts.
Okay, but still good.
Perian had the pipe organ installed in the library, and he wrote a treatise on the relationship between magic and music.
So you're saying there's a clue in Archmage Perian's book? Huh. It's such a pity you couldn't help me. Maybe I'll visit the library.
That's a good idea. I hope you find something interesting.
Wink, wink. Why is there no... Why is there a top floor? Oh, bottom floor. Why is... Oh, it actually took the double thing. Okay. Is it gonna be there we go. Harmony of Runes. By Parian, apprentice of Unea, first archmage of the Reborn Tower. Very well known that the harmonies of music are expressed in the motions of the heavenly bodies, are they? I believe that they can also be found in the relationship between the runes of magic. This I have proven to my satisfaction by both reason and experiment, and is further confirmed by Samuel Scaudul, who writes in his third voyage, the elves of the Western Land can shape magical crystals by sounding harmonies on enchanted flutes. That's true. Just as there are 12 notes of the chromatic scale, there are 12 runes used in the magic of the town. Really? Is that just... Oh, soul's not in there. These are magic. The tower: mind, air, water, earth, fire, body, cosmic chaos, nature, law, death, and blood. I theorize the existence of other runes, but they do not figure into the harmony. We can therefore assign to each rune a pitch, beginning with mind, A, and then air, A sharp, and so forth up the scale. See the attached diagram. For the apprentice learning the spellbook of the tower, this linking magic and music provides an aid to memorization. The runes used for each spell can be expressed as a melody. It is for this reason that I have commissioned the building of a pipe organ in the tower library. Submit, however, that the harmony of the runes is also a profitable contemplation for the experienced wizard, and that meditation on the music of magic provide a key to the deeper levels of the ruin mysteries. By Jaurus, apprentice of Treborn. So I lists the runes required for the old method of casting spells as used by Archmage Parian and the Wizard of the Old Tower. So this is back before they removed having to use the extra runes, which is why they're basically useless now. Except for weird high-level spells that they managed to factor those into, like Crystallize. In difference from the new methods of casting spells, little practical use, but they are preserved here for their historical interest. Water Strike, 1 Wa, 1 W, 1 A, 1 Mine. Surge, 10 Water, 7 Air, 1 Blood, 1 Death. Wow. If that's not telling you what to do, I don't know. Let's go play some music, people.
Oh, all right. If you must play the organ, at least keep to the top manual. It's quietest. Not even Archmage Bedrador could concentrate with a racket from the loud manuals.
Why do you even have an organ in the library?
It's been here since the tower was rebuilt. I think the first Archmage was a little eccentric in his architectural preferences.
I'm on the books and the organ keyboard as you sit down. B. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look, I've never played a piano or an organ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Oh, key. You take the key. That noise. Yeah. It's like someone's like going like I guess gasping or something.
Have you made any progress with getting the key to the old tower?
I got the key to the runes.
The key to the old tower? Who knows what's down there? There that's been lost.
Oh, then we need to find it. We should find all we can.
I just hope it's well preserved. It would be terrible for knowledge to be lost.
Yes, it would.
The entrance is on the east side of the island. Come on.
Okay, so we're going to be asked a bunch of questions, and I'm going to answer them truthfully, even if I don't like the answer. Well, even if I don't like what type of wizard it makes me. Which I'm okay with all of them, really.
Come on. Open the door and let's see what's in the ruins.
What? Oh, down there. Okay, to unlock the door.
This is amazing.
Wait, they have normal lights?
First people to come down here for 100 years.
I mean, sorry, just in case, A wizard holds a cup from which he pours magical water. So these back to the surface. Magic must have kept these flames burning without fuel for 100 years. This wizard holds a stone in one hand and a sack of runes in the other. This wizard holds up a sword while her hair and robes stream in the wind. With a staff in one hand and conjures a flame with the other. So that's probably gray, and that's probably red, and that's obviously blue and green.
This must be the Chamber of Shrines. The senior wizards used it as a meeting room, and wizards joining the tower would pledge allegiance to one of the four.
Why not all of them?
I've read about it, but I never thought I'd see it. The greatest magical innovators of Gielinor once walked this room.
Yes, it's inspiring.
I wish we could spend more time exploring the ruins. If I can, I'll stay down here after we've done what we can.
Can I help? You said there were once 4 magical orders?
The old tower was made up of wizards from all over the world, with wildly different philosophies of magic. They arranged themselves into 4 orders, dedicated to different...
Oh, then I have to be gray.
Blue, green, red,
Speaking of that discussion last quest, tell me about the Blue Order.
The Blue Wizards worship Saradomin, god of goodness
Eh.
and order. He's the most widely worshipped god in human lands. The Blue Wizards believed magic could be used to help people and focused on non-combat spells. They invented most of the enchantment spells in the standard spellbook we use today. After the first tower was destroyed, it was the surviving Blue Wizards who rebuilt it. The new tower is still a Saradominist institution, although these days a lot of wizards only pay lip service to the religion.
Good, I guess. Tell me about the Green Order.
The Green Wizards
The guy who doesn't want to be worshipped.
nature and balance. According to the Druids, Gothic
That's a lie.
and then entered a deep sleep. Before the rise of our current civilization, the other gods went to war with one another for control of the world. After millennia of fighting, Gothics awoke and banished them, so they could no longer...
Actually, straight up, that's not even a spoiler for other stuff. We know that because Memories of Gothics even talks about how he found Gielinor from reaching Xanaris.
It was a follower of Gothics who discovered...
That's
the
not
Green
true.
Wizards, and the Green Wizards were the old tower's experts on rune crafting. Their statue depicts their founder transmuting a lump of rune essence into a stack of runes.
Oh, very nicely stacked stack.
The Red Wizards worship Zamorak. Most people today see Zamorak as a god of evil, but for the Red Wizards, he was a god of chaos, personal strength.
I mean, that is what he is.
Legend has it that Zamorak was once mortal, but he stole the staff of a god called Armadil and used it to ascend into godhood.
Yep.
Their statue holds a staff in memory of that. The Red Wizards focused on destruction spells.
Of course, fire.
Spells involving fire. They invented most of the battle spells that made their way into today's standard spellbook.
Tell me about the Grey Order.
There are other gods.
Yes.
Saradomin, Gothics, and Zamorak. The Grey Wizards were those who worshipped lesser-known gods, such as Armadil or the Menethite pantheon,
Or Zeros.
The Grey Wizards didn't invent many spells, but they made some of the greatest contributions to pure magical theory. Their statue's sword symbolizes a sharp mind cutting into the heart of a matter.
Other questions? Okay, what should we do now?
We need to get
What is that?
ruins to the source of the power beam. It looks like that Rune Guardian is blocking the door.
Is that what Rune Guardians used to look like? Or is that just they didn't want to make, you know... Well,
Wizard, you have proved yourself worthy. All that remains is to determine the order to which you will belong. Are you ready to be tested?
yes.
It thinks we're new wizards joining the tower. Originally, you wouldn't be able to get to this room without passing the entry tests.
I'm ready to be tested.
The first question. You are behind in your studies due to illness, and a test is coming up. Your place at the tower is safe, but if you fail, you will lose some respect. Another apprentice offers you an opportunity.
No. Jeez, I wouldn't learn anything.
The second question. An elderly wizard, the last practitioner of a unique branch of magic, dies. Her diary might contain details about her unique magic, but her will states that the diary should be destroyed.
I mean, we need the knowledge. Yeah, we should put it in the library, I guess.
The third question. A rival wizard is spreading lies about you and has made you the laughing stock of a nearby village. They believe you are of low intelligence and poor moral character, and throw vegetables at you when you visit. What do you do?
Hunter Wizard in front of the village, try to reason and convince him that he's lying. Yeah, we should, convince him he's lying.
The fourth question. You have become a senior wizard and are asked to take on an apprentice. The boy is talented but undisciplined and does not apply himself outside his areas of interest. What is your approach?
Yeah, let him, become the master of interest.
The fifth question. A senior wizard asks you to take part in a ritual that will greatly benefit the tower. Before the ritual starts, you discover that he learned part of it from a demon. The ritual appears safe, but demons are expert liars.
Yeah, we should make sure that it's safe.
Welcome, Gray.
Oh, thanks. Archaic wizard hat. Title to the Gray, yes. Quick link the Gray. You guys like rolling downstairs?
I guess we'll need to find a way across.
You don't say. I could jump that.
Maybe you could, but I'm not risking it. We need to find a safe way for us to both get across.
Can't you teleport us?
It's not as simple as that. Each teleport spell goes to one specific location. Creating a new one can take years of research. It took the wizards of the old tower decades to crack the teleportation problem. It wasn't solved until shortly before the old tower
What,
construction.
bounce around in the abyss? Let me look around and think of something.
Hey, what are you doing?
Going around it? Oh. I'm making us a bridge.
You're what? That's a statue of Eratona the Green, who negotiated the treaties with local rulers that let the wizards transport runes from the Essence Mine. You can't just push her statue.
Well, do you have a better idea?
Well, no, but be careful, okay? Try not to damage the...
Surely we can use some form of magic. Yeah, exactly. I like how you can basically just be Ozan. Oh, this is where the beam... Hi. Oh, that's where you guys came from.
central spellcasting chamber where the old wizards performed their most powerful rituals. It's amazing. I never imagined I'd see it.
I mean, it's just a big room with a bunch of magic lee lines pointing places. Wish I could have seen it.
So do I. Most of the spells we use today were invented in this room. Wizards of all 4 orders cooperated for the sake of magical research. These vortices look like the one that attacked Wizard Voran. I want to find out what...
They're actually in the color of all the... of the orders, actually.
I'll need you to attract a vortex into this circle and keep it there while I examine it.
There, while you examine it. Yeah, and then it'll push me out. Yeah. Is it lower down? Yes, it does. Okay, that... Are you serious? Tch. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. No, stop it. Fucking... Stay in here, buddy. Come on. Thank you. Please let's never do that again.
They're not ghosts. At first, I thought they might be ghosts, but they're
What's the difference? Well, we'll find out the difference next time, though. So, enjoy this video, you know what to do. See ya!